Hey guys, today is Thursday, July 10th, 2025. Last week we did Leviticus chapter 23 with the different festivals. And today we are going to jump into 24. It starts like with olive oil and the bread for the Lord. And then the second half is actually about blasphemy. So somebody dies in it. So it's a little more exciting than some of the laws we've been doing. So we'll get started. Leviticus 24. The Lord said to Moses, "Command the Israelites to bring you clear oil of pressed olives for the light, so that the lamps may be kept burning continually. Outside the curtain that shields the ark of the covenant law in the tent of meeting, Aaron is to tend the lamps before the Lord from evening till morning continually. This is to be a lasting ordinance for the generations to come. The lamps on the pure gold lampstand before the Lord must be tended continually. Take the finest flour and bake 12 loaves of bread, using 2/10 of an ephah for each loaf. Arrange them in 2 stacks, 6 in each stack, on the table of pure gold before the Lord. By each stack, put some pure incense in a memorial portion to represent the bread and to be food offering presented to the Lord. This bread is to be set out before the Lord regularly, Sabbath after Sabbath, on behalf of the Israelites, as a lasting covenant. It belongs to Aaron and his sons, who are to eat in the sanctuary area, because it is the most holy part of their perpetual share of food offering presented to the Lord." There's the significance of this is the bread. So remember when Jesus, the Last Supper, did communion, and so the bread becomes his body. So it's the same concept. Notes here, the bread set out on the table was a perpetual sign of worship, along with the fire on the altar and the incense the priests burned morning and night in the most holy place. The bread, signifying Jesus as the bread of life, was replaced on each Sabbath. Pure incense, one of the gifts given to young Jesus by the wise men from the east, was poured over the loaves as a memorial. So a lot of the laws that we are going through, this is the law part of the Bible. Keep in mind, when we get into the New Testament, Jesus fulfilled these laws by being the ultimate sacrifice. The lamb, the bread, everything. Verse 10, "Now the son of an Israelite mother and an Egyptian father went out among the Israelites, and a fight broke out in the camp between him and an Israelite. The son of the Israelite woman blasphemed the name, God's name, with a curse. So they brought him to Moses. His mother's name was Shelomith, the daughter of Debri, and she was a Danite. They put him in custody until the will of the Lord should be made clear to them." So he blasphemed, right? Like, we don't take the Lord's name in vain. I'm sure all of us or most of us are guilty of it. Even the GD thing, why it's not necessary. Our words, our breath, our life here on earth should be to bless the Lord and not to curse him. And this is kind of the first instance of that. Then the Lord said to Moses, "Take the blasphemer outside the camp. All those who heard him are to lay their hands on his head, and the entire assembly is to stone him. Say to the Israelites, anyone who curses their God will be held responsible. Anyone who blasphemes the name of the Lord is to be put to death. The entire assembly must stone them, whether foreigner or native born. When they blaspheme the name, they are to be put to death. Anyone who takes the life of a human being is to be put to death. Anyone who takes the life of someone's animal must make restitution, life for life. Anyone who injures their neighbor is to be injured in the same manner. Fracture for fracture, eye for eye, tooth for tooth. The one who has inflicted the injury must suffer the same injury. Whoever kills an animal must make restitution, but whoever kills a human being is to be put to death. You are to have the same law for the foreigner and the native born. I am the Lord your God." Then Moses spoke to the Israelites, and they took the blasphemer outside the camp and stoned him. The Israelites did as the Lord commanded. Scary stuff, right? So the law regarding the penalty for the blasphemer, which is one who curses the Lord, it's unique because it was demonstrated with a story. The penalty of death fit the crime because blasphemy insults a holy and perfect God. Remember the ark, the tabernacle, even all of the rituals that the priests have to perform. This is about separating uncleanliness from holiness, and they are bringing a holy spot with them where they can meet the Lord, and that's really important. So that's chapter 24. We're almost through this one, and hope you guys are having a great week, and hope to see you soon. Love you guys.